comes from the underground.
These are the 5 riskiest housing markets in the country. Let's count them down. For number 3, we're going to Colorado Springs, Colorado, where we're seeing inventory up 65% over pre-pandemic levels, and it's growing rapidly at 18% per year. Also, 6% of properties in Colorado Springs are underwater, which is not good, and I think more declines are on the way.
Okay, so Dave is using real numbers, but the interpretation could use a little bit of work, respectfully. First, inventory up about 18% year over year. That sounds scary until you ask the question about the months of supply. We're sitting around 4.5 months of supply. In real estate, 4 to 6 months is balance. That's not doom and gloom. That's buyers finally having options again. The last few years were definitely unicorn years, and there were like 3 houses for sale and you had to fight your grandma for one. I think I literally did that with some clients. Second, the 6% underwater stat. Yes, that is basically accurate. It's actually about 5.57%. But here's the nuance. There's not a citywide collapse. That's a loan structure and a timing problem. A lot of people bought in the last 18 to 24 months, or even all the way back to 2022 and 23 with a 0 down VA loan. And once you add a 2.15 or a 3.3% VA funding fee, a $400,000 house can start at a $408,000 loan. So even a small price softening makes them underwater on paper. And it's not panic unless you're forced to sell, which on a normal 2, 3, or 4 year PCS cycle is what's happening quite a bit. And then third, inventory is 65% above pre-pandemic levels. That is a selective stat. If you compare today to the absolute bottom of 2022 and 2021, everything looks like a spike. But we're around 2,800 active listings in a city pushing 500,000 people. That is totally within normal historical range, and calling normal risky is a bit of... Now here's the real part people should pay attention to. Short sales. We are seeing a noticeable uptick, like around 10 short sales going under contract in a single week recently. I've got plenty of colleagues who have been running through these, and our team, we have run through them. That tells you what's actually happening. It is not a crash, but a pocket of distress from forced moves, especially PCS military families with zero equity who can't cover closing costs. So yes, the data is real. The story is different though. If you want, I will break down which neighborhoods are softening, where price cuts are stacking up, and where things are still tight. I'm Kyle Pettit, and I keep track of all things Colorado Springs. See you.